During Operation Nuclear Thunder, Gaijin gave us the opportunity to test a missile that they already said was going to come this year, and that is anti-radiation missiles. So the anti-radiation missile that they added for the United States is the AGM-88A HARM. Kind of a shock that they did not decide to add the Shriek, but that is, that's what Gaijin decides to do. Obviously, or not, well, not obviously, but they did say when they made the post that they are not adding the capabilities that the AGM-88 HARM has, because it's as far as I'm aware, one of the only anti-radiation missiles that have the full capabilities, like the IOG and a bunch of other sensor stuff. Gaijin said that they have not added those capabilities to the missile right now. And in testing, they've given it to two pretty interesting platforms. The A7, which is actually a fairly decent platform, and the A6, which is also an amazing platform. The issue is, the A6 does not allow testing with, any form of other munition. The A6 does not carry an onboard gun. It's very slow. My issue with the testing is that they gave two different types of anti-radiation missiles to Russian aircraft, which is not an issue. But the thing is, the Russian aircraft all carry are all significantly faster than what the A7 is, or even the A6, especially when the A7 is fully loaded down like what it is when it has a full rack of AGM-88s. And that is the 225T, which has a top speed of just under 0.9 Mach, and then the Su-22, or Su-24, which is Mach capable. So, my idea is that Gaijin should have absolutely given us the testing with the F-18A. The F-18A should have taken the spot of the A6, could have carried AIM-9Ls and possibly an AIM-7M, and then carried the AGM-88A HARM. And this would have given America an actual supersonic tester like the Russians with the Su-24, or they could have even given the F-105 Thud with the AGM-45 Shrieker. But they didn't. And when we do eventually get HARMs into the game, like we're supposed to very soon, probably the summer update, but I'm not going to lay an actual timeline because Gaijin hasn't, we just know that it is confirmed to come, the F-18 should be one of the first aircraft to receive it. I'm kind of a little bit surprised that the FA-18E Super Hornet was added to the game without HARMs, same with the FA-18F, and really, honestly, everything from the C late on should have absolutely had HARMs. This is a standalone munition. Like this is what the Super Hornet is really known for. This and obviously things like the F-16 Pobit should have absolutely had it. The C probably should have absolutely had it. And I'm a little bit surprised that the F-15E didn't receive it either. So overall, I'm just kind of shocked in general. I feel like this is a munition that should have been in the game. It's not in the game yet. It's fine. But the Super Hornet is an aircraft that absolutely should have had it already. The fact that it doesn't is a little bit weird to me personally. But, that is what it is. So, I really genuinely think that when we see these missiles like the HARM getting added right away onto the live server and not just in testing like we have in the event right now, I would expect it to arrive to the FA-18E Super Hornet for the United States, the FA-18F Super Hornet for Great Britain, and probably the F-16C Pobit for America. That is what makes the most sense for me. Also, technically, it could have been added could be added for the F-15E. Last time I checked, at least. I don't think that they'll do that. If anything, they might add another F-15 later that can carry it. I'm a bit fuzzy. I've seen articles that say that it can. I've seen articles that says it can't. I've seen pictures that says it can and pictures that says it can't. So I'm not going to really dive too far into the F-15 carrying anti-radiation missiles. I do, however, know for a fact it is a principle of munitions alongside things like the Super Hornet and things like the Fighting Falcon, like the F-16CM Pobit, which should honestly, it's literally a plane that was best known for wild weaseling in Iraq. It should have absolutely had the munition when it was added. Same with the FA-18E. But now we're finally getting the munitions tested in the event. So I'd imagine that once it's actually on the live server, that they'll be some of the first aircraft to receive it. Also, the AGM-88A HARM is going to be completely different on the live server. Like I already stated, Gaijin has said multiple times that it is not actually fully added for, fairly obvious reasons. I think it'd be a little bit too broken. And on top of all of that, they don't want to fully model it now, I guess. Not really sure why they didn't, fully model it, but it is what it is. We can't control it. I am excited to actually finally get this on the live server, though, and I think we'll see it alongside things like more modern SAM systems, like Gaijin said. Like they said, they wanted to add more standalone systems. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you guys are not already subscribed, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.